that is. And in here. I should really do something about it. So cold! I'm so ready for summer now. I'm back to my car already. I timed that trip perfectly. Filming a really cool project with work, which I'm sure I'll probably mention at some point in another video, but not right now, later on. But yeah, I thought I'd make a bit of a vlog today because it's been ages since I've made a vlog. I can't really remember the last time I vlogged, and I've recently picked up the new Lumix S5ii, and I wanted to see what it's like to vlog with. Not picked the quietest place to talk to the camera, next to the main road, but yeah, trying a bit of a vlog. Back in the car. Where to next? I think it's probably about time I did something about this. This has been a long time overdue. And one nice, shiny, clean car for a change. It's been way too long. Now, I'm really not into cars. I never have been. I hate driving. This car, even though it says limited edition on the side, is not limited edition. But I really probably should have done a better job of cleaning it than I did. I've done a terrible job. But yeah, I'm not into cars at all. It's just nice to have a fairly clean car instead of a disgustingly dirty car. You two literally not moved all day. Spend your days there. Got to live the life of a cat. Time to sit down and do some editing for a little bit. I'm filming this at a ridiculous ISO of 16,000. How does it look? I've never shot at an ISO this high before, so it'd be interesting to see what it turns out like. Oh, it's me. If you're wondering why I've still got my hat on, my hair is a mess. I've not had a haircut in... Are we focused? Ooh, first time I've had to think about focus with this camera. I think that was my fault though, not the camera. But yeah, my hair is a mess. I've not had a haircut in about 5 months, I don't think. So yeah, it looks like this. I am trying to grow it, but it looks like this, and I'm still getting used to it, if I'm honest. So, editing done. Time to talk about the S5 for vlogging. I really like using it to vlog with. Now that I can rely on the autofocus from the S5 II. I do have the previous S5. It's currently in for repair. If you've seen another video, you'll know about that. But I'm waiting for that back. But I couldn't vlog with it really because the autofocus was constantly hunting around. It didn't really lock onto any subject very well. But this, you have full confidence in the autofocus that it is gonna lock onto whatever it is you're trying to record. Apart from that shot where I was talking to the camera here with the computer in the background, that was my fault. That was user error because I focused on the computer and it was just focusing on the computer, not me. So I was slightly out of focus. But apart from that, I have not had an issue with the autofocus when I'm just relying on the autofocus to do its thing. It is brilliant, and I think it is genuinely up there with the Canons and Sonys. The other thing about this camera is I really like the colours you get out from it. Now, I've not filmed this video in Vlog. I do film most of my videos in Vlog and then colour grade them and correct them and colour grade them, I should say, sorry. But this video I have shot entirely in the, what's it called, Cine D2. And I really like it. The colours look natural, straight from the camera. I, in this video, have not done any colour grading at all. All of the colours you are seeing in this video are straight from the camera, and I think Cine D2 is a great picture profile to vlog with if you just want to go out, shoot, and quickly edit a video together. Cine D2 is a brilliant picture profile for that because the image just looks so natural. I think my ISO is a little bit high, but yeah, you get a great image quality and the colours are just incredible. Now, another reason I love this camera is the insane ISO. Now, as we all know, this camera does have a dual ISO. I'm just messing around with it now to try and get it bright enough. But as an example, I'm not using the dual native ISO now. I am shooting this clip right now at 16,000 ISO. And it still looks great. It's a little bit overexposed. Let's bring it down to around about 10,000. That is perfectly well exposed, but it's at ISO 10,000 and it still looks great. Now, I'm not doing LE color grading to this, as I've mentioned. This is straight from camera, but is it noticeable? Would you know that I'm shooting at a higher ISO? I don't think you necessarily would if I didn't say. It's just insane, and it is competing with the likes of the Sony a7S III, which, as we all know, is the low light king. And it's half the price. It's just mind-boggling. I don't get why it's so cheap. 10,000 ISO. I've never shot this high of an ISO on a camera. Again, I'm not shooting in Vlog. This is Cine D2 still. But yeah, it looks great. Well, it does on my little LCD. We'll see if it looks great on screen. Now, obviously, you do want to still keep your ISO as low as you possibly can. I wouldn't recommend shooting at high ISOs all of the time. But that being said, if you do need to shoot at a high ISO, you can still get brilliant results. And most people probably won't even notice that you are shooting at a higher ISO. For now, though, I am going to turn on the light and light the scene properly. So now mostly way too overexposed. Let's bring it right back down. ISO 640, which is the base ISO in Vlog. But again, I'm shooting in Cine D2. But this again looks great. And if I stick a light on in the background, there we go. Looks like a nicely lit scene. And I'm not really doing much apart from just maybe lower the ISO a little bit. But yeah, it looks great. And I've not really done much apart from turn a light on there, which is my main key light, and a background light. And instantly you just get great colours from it. So would I recommend using the S5 II for vlogging? Yeah, it is a great camera. I love the results you get from it, whether it's image quality, the colours. It's so easy to use as well. So I keep looking at my LCD display because I'm just still getting used to the focus system. Not lost me once. It's a little bit slow when you come back into frame, but it does a great job. I love this camera. It is my favourite camera I've ever used. I've switched from Sony completely to Lumix now, and I don't regret it one bit. So yeah, I would highly, 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 highly recommend the Lumix S5 Mark II over, especially if you're mostly into video, which I am. I do a little bit of photography, but I'm mostly into video. I don't think you can go wrong with the Lumix S5, and I'll probably choose that over 90% of the cameras out there right now. If you wanted 4K 120, I'd probably still go with the Sony a7S III. But out of everything else, the a7 IV, the Canon R6, R6 Mark II, I'd still go with the Lumix S5 Mark II over all of those because I think it is a very, very impressive camera. So yeah. I've enjoyed vlogging. I might start vlogging again. It has got me interested in vlogging again. And it's a bit different to what I have been making recently. It's kind of just freed me up to film whatever I want. Even though it's not really much, I've kind of just followed me around on my day. But yeah, I like vlogging. I've not done it much. Might start again. Yeah, see you in the next video.